want to make this weight management system really as easy as 1, 2, 3. And I know that sounds gimmicky, but it's really how to start your day, build your day, balance your day. When you want to look at it in just general terms, you have to nourish the body. You have to fortify the body with the tools that it needs. The way God designed the body was to take in proteins, take in energy-forming foods, take in balanced nutrients, take in fibers and cleansers, be hunters and gatherers. So when you put together a program, nutritional wellness, and you recognize how the body works, you put in clean, natural nutrients, clean, natural sources of all the compounds you need to fortify the body, and a clean, healthy body is going to perform better. Just like high-octane gasoline in your automobile, you're not going to build up carbons and deposits, and your car's not going to run sluggish. That high octane gives you that energy, gives you that performance required to run that machine. The same thing happens in the human body. So when we start your day, you got a breakfast, break fast, break the fast. That means turn on your metabolism. The only way to turn on your metabolism is with protein. Protein, it comes from the word protease, which means alpha or first in the Greek language. First thing that you need in nutrition, and from that, everything happens in life. The body takes those proteins that we get in our diet, and it manufactures its own sugars. The sugars that the body manufactures are called glyconutrients. And there's 8 essential ones that are important for the metabolic cycles. There's about 13 totally in the scale. And what glyconutrients do is they'll provide you energy. Your body will convert that. So today, people overdo the caffeines, overdo the sugars, overdo the chemical stimulants to get the energy that they need because they're deficient in the protein. And the protein is not McDonald's and Pizza Hut and those great foods, and they're great once in a while, but not a lifestyle. So you start with that shake. It's not going to taste like a McDonald's shake. It's not loaded with sugar. It's delicious as it is for what it is. You can add bananas and peanut butter, and I even put the Nestle syrup in it once in a while. You can cheat a little bit, but you're going to give your body over 21 essential vitamin nutrients. And, when you look at the vitamin column on here, you'll see 100%, 100%, 100% on these nutrients. When you look at competing shakes, they're putting 33 and 35%. When other competing companies are undernourishing you for your needs to save a lousy dollar, where else are they cutting corners? Where else are they cutting? You can't sacrifice your diet over the dollar. You have to give your body the nutrition it needs. The shake will sustain energy without hunger, and it starts your day. It breaks your fast. It'll promote weight loss by igniting your metabolism. Your body is not losing weight if your metabolic process is not turned on and active. And with the right kind of nutrients that are formulated in here, it will build, restore, and maintain lean muscle. You don't want to lose muscle when you're losing weight. You want tone. You want that look, but most importantly, you want the power and energy that strong muscles and bones will give you. And the weight wellness program it's a meal support. There's no fillers, no artificial ingredients, no preservatives, no chemicals, no added sugars, no aspartame, no maltodextrin. It's non-GMO ingredients, genetically modified organisms, and all the things that they do in agriculture today to get a high crop at low nutrition. We avoid those. It's gluten-free. We've been hearing a lot lately in the last couple of years about gluten, and you ask any of these premium restaurants, they have gluten-free menus. Gluten is proven to cause inflammatory response. A lot of people sell products that say, ours helps with inflammation. Well, if you don't have the inflammation in the first place, if you eat defensively and you don't promote inflammation, you don't have to take an anti-inflammatory product. It's a reaction to what you ate. So gluten-free, all 3 products are gluten-free. All of them are vegan foundations that are gluten-free. They're made with natural ingredients. So the shake speaks for itself. Read the label. Try it. Great way to start your day. But if your body is not alkalized, now let me talk about alkalization real quick. In a swimming pool, if anybody's had or been to these swimming pools and you smell the chlorine and the muriatic acid and all of that, we want to keep the pH in a swimming pool low because everything dies. We want a nice, clean swimming pool with no bugs in it, no algae, and none of the germs and all that stuff. When the swimming pool is left alone and it alkalizes or gets a high pH, guess what? Life happens. Algae, those are all life forms. So life happens in an alkaline environment, and life does not happen in an acidic environment. In fact, body chemistry is so important that we deal with decimal points, 7.2 to 7.4. We need to be slightly alkaline. 0 to 14 is the pH scale. 7 is neutral, right in the middle. We're slightly alkaline. So when you drink acidic water is, most of these bottled waters are 5.5, 6.5 pH. It's not as alkalizing as natural mineral water. When we eat steaks and raw foods and all of that, we acidify our body. And when we do that, it's like putting acid in a swimming pool, and it does not promote life. So that will give you balance, and it will stop your body from being in defense. When your body is in defense and it is reacting, your body is going to gain weight. When you look at the skinny greens, V2, step 2 in the process of total wellness and healing, the V2 detoxifies and alkalizes and cleanses your bowel, but it also cleanses your arterial structure. You hear of people getting, and I'm not going to claim diseases, but you can get clogged arteries, so to speak. If you're eating soluble and insoluble fibers, if you're eating the right kinds of fruits and vegetables, that's how the body is designed by nature to cleanse itself. And if we can't get enough of that every day, we have to buy it in a supplemental form. And if you're going to do so, make sure it's clean, healthy, natural. So that's what we put together in the Skinny Greens program. It's going to lower your cravings. It's going to nourish your body with whole foods in a natural way. You can mix it with a shake. You can mix it with other items. You can take it as a snack. There's 100 ways to get that in your body. I've been making products for the nutrition supplement industry for 34 years, and the most products I have done out of all categories combined is greens. Greens products are the most sustainable, long-standing, repeat sales because customer performance causes these repeat sales. So if I see it year after year, and I'm telling you, mega growth in many companies, I've taken that history, experience, and talent and put it together in the thinking, because we're going back 15 and 20 years ago with some of these products. They're still unchanged. You take the last 15 years of the evolution and understanding of botany and science, we put it together. You have the best, most recent, up-to-date formula that's going to give you the tool that you need. So please try it, use it, and make it a part of your life. It will cleanse you and nourish you and give you extra energy. Now let's talk about V3 Max. Now that we've had V3 Max on the market, we have had all kinds of testimonies, and testimonies speak volumes for the product. We can sit here and tell you how wonderful it is and all the things that are going to happen. But until you feel it, touch it, see it yourself, and experience it yourself, you have to be a naysayer, because there are so many companies out there with false promises and false hope and a lot of hype. V3 Max does deliver on its promise for balanced mood, energy, and appetite control. We use the word control, not suppression. We want to control the appetite. We want you to want to eat proper and healthy foods and be motivated to do so. You want natural, non-jittery energy. Yes, there's a little bit of caffeine in there, but the types of caffeine and the way that it's formulated with B vitamins and amino acids gets you to absorb it and utilize it without having the body creating a nervous reaction that shows up as jittery. So we don't have complaints on that. Some of the people say, well, it works, but it works a lot better if I break it in half or grind it up. Do you know why that is? Because you didn't take the V2 Skinny Greens. You didn't clean the intestine. You didn't clean the bowel. You didn't put your chemistry back in balance. When you put that chemistry back in balance, the body's going to be able to break down, digest, and absorb that capsule. In the meantime, go ahead and break it up. That's why there's a little line in there so you can snap it. You get faster absorption into the bloodstream when you take that product. So it's got complex vitamins and other really amazing active ingredients that you will not see anybody else putting these things together. This is modern thinking, and it results in a product that works and that is effective. I'm telling you, mood is a very important part. If you're sad, if you're unhappy, if you're negative, if you're lethargic, you're not motivated about your diet commitment. You're not motivated about walking or working out or doing any of the other active lifestyle things. and you just don't feel good. So getting that mood up and putting the body into an emotional balance in partnership with a physical balance, then the body is going to respond with wellness. And you'll feel it in weight loss, energy, better rest, better sex life, better appetites for the right kinds of foods, and everything gets better over time. The last thing is, this last month is atypical for the nutritional supplement and diet industry to be at the lowest point. It's just people are enjoying their summer, people are active, and they're not focusing on it. In the next 3 months, we're going to consume the most amount of food that we do on a quarterly basis as a nation. And we're going to do so with Thanksgivings and Halloween and Christmas and holidays and all of the different religious programs that are coming to us, and it's going to get colder, and so we're going to start to biologically hibernate. And what happens January 1st, the number one thing, is I'm going to make a commitment to lose weight. If you're in the products, if you have a program you can defend against this next quarter, and you can build the opportunity to join other people into your business program in January. You have to be there when the commitment starts. You can't do it then.